I've got a Dior this time. So this is a vintage Trotter Dior in the burgundy or red print. So the Dior Trotter has taken off again. I think 2 or 3 years ago, they have been reintroduced, and they do have a lot of Dior Trotter bags, and even the vintage bags are really expensive at this point because of the Trotter print. And so that's one good thing if you keep vintage bags, especially the luxury brands, because at some point they will be um, revived again, like the Fendi Zukas and Celine Monogram, Celine Triomphe, Macadam, and this one, the Dior Trotter, and also the um, Gucci monogram. So um, it's just being recycled over, over and over. Oh, that's redundant. Anyway, this is a shoulder bag, and it's a very old style, classic style. Of course, this is vintage. This is probably, I would say, in the 80s. So I bought this. This was still expensive, and it does have flaw. The inner lining is kind of separated, so I will have to bring that to my cobbler just so he could either glue it or sew it back up. But overall, the surface is really in pristine condition, I would say. Yeah. I have owned Trotter prints before, in canvas, Boston, in blue especially. I had that saddle, the most popular bag of Dior. What do you call that again? The saddle bag? Yeah, the one that has a very peculiar shape. I did not find that bag functional at all. It's just really, I don't know. It's odd. I could not put anything in there besides my phone and some tissue paper. It was not just functional for me, so I let the Real sell that bag for me. So this is, I would say, a medium handbag, and look at the print. Let me just give you a closer look of the print. As you can see, it's beautiful. It's still vibrant, guys. It's beautiful. There are no stains. The problem with these bags is that they, over time, they would have some yellowing in some areas, especially the blue Trotter. Sometimes they would have that yellowing. And also their plastic PVC. I think I have reviewed my pink PVC Dior tote, and guys, it has become yellow in some parts. I don't know, and the PVC was really hard. It melts, not the PVC, the leather lining or pipings of those Trotter totes, they disintegrate, guys, as in really peel off. I had to have it replaced. I think I paid 125 just for the pipings to be replaced by my cobbler. All right, so here it is. So absolutely nothing wrong with the surface. I love it. And this kind of Trotter is really very thick one. It's thick. Okay. Now let's look at the. This just reminds me of the Cartier hardware. Very minimalist, but not as shiny as Cartier. I love the Cartier hardware. They just don't tarnish at all. The bag may be very well scuffed, but the hardware just, retains its color. It was just, very shiny. All the Cartiers I've had, even the vintage ones, they're really shiny. Look at that. Can you adjust this? No, you can't. All right, so This is the, it's a zip top, zip top. Okay, there you go. So it's just one, the lining is just the leather, and it just says Christian Dior, made in France. I don't think this, this is a very old bag, so I don't think this has a serial number. I was lucky enough in the past to get Dior Trotters at the flea market. Yeah, so the only problem, it may not be obvious here, is that it's not, this one in some parts it's I'm not sure if you can see it, it's, there you go, it has to be glued somehow. There you go, you can see that it's separated. Oh wow, that's the only thing. So I have to have that glued. It's not really obvious. It doesn't really affect the functionality of the bag. And this is, mind you, this is a very sturdy bag. It's stiff. It's stiff. So it will have some definition and shape. And the back is just like this. It doesn't have anything. I thought there was a pocket, but not. Okay. I like this color. I really like this burgundy color. There's just a saturation of the blue blue ones already. Okay, so let's look at them. This is 12 inches in length, and then in height is 8 inches, and 3 inches, 3.5 in width. So this is quite I would say medium bag, and yeah, I like it. It's very classic. It has that very vintage feel to it and style. You know, you can easily identify a vintage bag by its style. So yeah, I that's why I love vintage bags. I have to feature my vintage bags at one point again, because it has been years since I featured my vintage bags, because overall I have a lot of vintage bags. All my designer bags are at some point they're already I have consigned them to the real, so I don't have a lot of designer bags here, except for, oh, I still have 3 Chanel's though, but that's it. There you go, guys. So this is a beautiful classic bag. Okay, bye.